I'm so good for me to be back in the deep south. I'm so happy to be here around my people, around the worst drivers, but the most polite worst drivers in the fucking world. Have you ever had somebody do some shit like to you on the highway where they cut you off and then they throw up their hand like this and say thank you? You like you just cut across 6 lanes. You're a goddamn criminal. You can't just throw your hand up. Another thing I'm happy about to be back here is I get to see piece of shit cars again. I live in a very affluent area. We don't have too many piece of shit cars. They'll pull you over for that bullshit. But down here, like you get to see, like I'm not judging. I drove down here with a cracked windshield with the check engine light on. Like those are my people. Like when you have a piece of shit car, you don't mind letting people borrow the shit at all. Like the first person to let you, hey, I'm gonna run to the store. I'm parked behind you. I'll just take my car. You like, because to drive the piece of shit car, you have to have a safety brief. They have to tell you special instructions before you drive that piece of shit. They say, hey, where you going? I'm just going to Circle K. It's like, okay, cool. You got to make any right turns? No, you can't make. You got to make 4 lefts and come around. Do not turn right in this motherfucker. I drove down here. I was lucky to not get a ticket. I don't know if this ever happened to y'all. Have you ever been driving so fast you didn't realize the police were trying to pull you over? No, well, black people are like, no, I've never done that before. But I was in there, and it was my fault because I got too much into the music. Like I grew up in the project, so I love gangsta ass songs, and I got lost in the music. So I'm on 495 outside of DC, and I'm on 495. I'm doing probably 495. I'm probably doing 495. And I'm riding along to my gangster music. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. I look in the rearview mirror, I'm like, this cop is moving. Somebody's in trouble. Well, let me get out your way so you can you got to pick a lane if you're going to catch them, so you don't know. Oh, you mean me? And he pulled me over, and me being the strong black man that I am, I tried to give him a lesson on my civil liberties. And I was talking all kind of shit, and him being the Virginia State Trooper he gave me a science lesson called the taser. Because I was talking all kind of shit. I was like, sir, Black Lives Matter, you don't... I woke up, I was touching my nipples and shit. I said, what the hell did you do to me? I should have led with this on front. The reason I'm happy to be back down south is that I'm from the south. This is not a speech impediment or a learning disability the way I'm talking. I'm just from Georgia. This is how we sound. You don't have to clap, I escape. I headed north. Now I love being from Georgia, but it's not the most respected accent in the world. Like people love British accents, Jamaican accents, whatever. Like that's sexy to women. That's distinguished to men. But like in certain professions, like if you was to go into the doctor and the doctor sound like Foghorn Leghorn, you really ain't gonna try to get a second opinion. Like if he come in there, he like, well then it seems you got a touch of the testicular cancer. You like, oh hell no, you gotta put my damn pants back on because you are not qualified to see my nuts. And you don't realize how deep your country accent is until you leave the South, and then other people go get motherfuckers to hear you talk. It feels like you're an exhibit at the zoo. Like I was in DC for my first week being there, and I was going around asking little simple questions. I said, hey, shawty, which way the store be? He said, ooh, shit, son. No, come listen to this Bama talk. You got to listen to this shit. I had people helping me with shit I didn't need help for. Like I asked the dude, which way here, 2-point circle. He said, give me your hand, big man. I'll help you cross the street. He thought I was differently disabled. I was like, unhand me, you vagabond. I'm just from Georgia. I want to address something else. I know y'all can see me in my stature and what I look like up here. I am not poorhouse security, so quit asking me security-related shit. And a lot of y'all don't know me, so you just saw me standing at the back looking like this, and I had a lady walk up to me, and she was like, the guy behind me keeps kicking my chair. Can you do something about it? I looked, I said, shit, he looks crazy. I would let the shit slide if I were you. And don't stand too close to me. You might think we together. I don't want no fight with this motherfucker. And I knew shit had really went bad because a girl came up, she was like, there's no tables, and I got nowhere to put my phone. Can you hold my phone for me while I go to the bathroom security? I was like, and my dumb ass, what I do, I take her damn phone. And she was fine too, that's why I took her phone. You know how you can tell somebody's real fine? Because her lock screen was her. That's why you can tell, like, a lot of y'all ain't laughing because you are your lock screen. You just pick up your phone like, God damn, I'm fine. That's not security. I'm what you call big for no reason. I am not no help to nobody. I'm not an avenger. I'm not, like, you can't count on me in an emergency. I was at Panera Bread one time, and it was a bunch of high school kids that are getting lunch or getting whatever after school, and a fight broke out between high school kids. And the manager, he gonna jump from behind the counter, tap me on the shoulder and said, big man, they're tearing up the store, you gotta help me. I said, bitch, if you don't go get my sandwich, I'm not jumping in this shit. I don't know these white boys. They in here hopped up off that caffeinated lemonade. I'm not gonna do that shit. I do go to the gym. I don't go to a fancy CrossFit, Ultra Fit gym. I don't even go to Planet Fitness. That's where ugly people go to work out. I go to a lot of people are like, wait a minute, hold on a minute. The shit is $4 a month. You don't know what you fuck you're talking about. I like the color purple. No, I don't go to the Planet Fitness, but I do go to the YMCA, and that's where the old people go. That's where the elderly people go. And by elderly, I mean like they early 9,000s. Like, I'm working out so I can fit in my shirts. These motherfuckers working out to get 6 more months out of their body. Like, they like, I'm not ready to meet Jesus yet. I'm not finna do it. The only thing I don't like about the YMCA is that I'm not comfortable with old people nudity. And old people are very comfortable with nudity. They ain't got no problem. It's like old men get to a certain age, they get to about 76 and they're like, you gonna see these balls. You gonna see these balls, what you gonna do. You can tell how old a man is in the gym by how he get into the shower. Like somebody in their 20s and 30s, they still kind of uncomfortable. So they get in the shower with the towel on, they take the towel off, they throw it over the top, and then they take a shower. Me in my 40s, I go to the locker, I drop my towel in the locker room, and I walk across the locker room with no towel on. At the YMCA, these motherfuckers get out of the car, walk across the whole strip mall, dick or dangling. It ain't fun, man. I don't like, and they always got something to say to you while they butt naked. Kick their leg up. Hey, I saw you doing deadlifts. I don't know if you ever seen 80-year-old balls early in the morning, but your day is done. You just... Old Korean man saw me doing deadlifts, caught me in the locker room. He said, I want to give you a few tips. I don't know why the Korean man sound like a Jamaican. Don't ask me. I got my accents mixed up. I don't know. He's like, I want to give you a few tips. And he had his leg on like this, and I'm turning into, you ever held something in front of a cat and pissed him off? I was like, hey, get them damn balls out of here.